shared scoring, just how big is it for your group?
I think it's huge. That's when we're at our best, when everybody's confident, everybody's, taking their shots, and just, trusting each other. I think that's where it starts. Is just when you come out to start the game, trusting your teammates and, throwing them passes and moving the ball. I think everybody's confident in their shot. So I think we did a good job of that.
Your group talked about having the time in between last game and in the game tonight as a refresh, a reset. How well do you feel you guys maximized that practice time and time in between, and how much did it show in the performance tonight?
Oh, yeah, I think that helped a lot to have those, consecutive days to practice as a team and just focus on the stuff that, we have been struggling with in the past, 3-4 games where we were coming out sluggish, stagnant on offense, and not, playing our best on defense. We were able to lock in and, just get back to the basics. And I think that showed this game.
Paolo, you had 25, 8 and 7, only rookie with multiple 25, 5 and 5 games. Just, how much of that is your game predicated on not only scoring, but kind of impacting the glass and getting others involved?
Yeah, I just think that's always how I've been, not really pressing the score and just, trying to get my teammates involved. Got a lot of good players around, on the team, and they need the ball. They need to, get looks when they're open. And so that's partly my job to help do that. And, I think we were just well connected today. And I just wanted to be aggressive, whether that was being aggressive to score, being aggressive, on the glass, being aggressive, drawing defenders and finding teammates, just being aggressive and having fun.
After the last time you guys played, SGA was asked about you, said that, gave you some compliments, but still kind of said that Chet was the more deserving pick as number one option player in the draft. I don't know if you heard that, but how much of that, tonight is trying to, get back at them and avenge that loss from that game? And I don't know if you heard that quote or not.
Yeah, I remember hearing that quote. That's his teammate. He's supposed to say that, But no, I definitely felt like, this game was a little bit of a payback just because, we felt like we had them at their place. We was up a good amount in the second half and kind of let them get back into it and lost. And, it was a real frustrating loss. I just remember it being a frustrating loss, that game specifically. So, yeah, definitely wanted to come out and get this win and just, send them home.
Paolo, I know you're coming off the Rookie of the Month yesterday, but with your performance, it's been consistent. How would you compare what you've done this year to perennial all-stars and kind of the elite players in this league at your position?
I'm not sure where those guys are at, with their numbers or whatever. I just want to come into this league and just make my presence be felt. Obviously being number one pick, it's always going to be expectations, I think Jason Tatum, before I got to the NBA, he kind of said something to me that always stuck with me just throughout, getting to Orlando and building up to the season. Remember him telling me, that I had everything I needed to, be a good NBA player, but, it was up to me, how good I wanted to be and, I was going to have to go out and take it. You know what I'm saying? He made that very clear, just like nothing's going to be given to you when you get to this league. Nothing's going to be handed to you. No opponent's going to take it easy on you. In fact, they're going to, me being in the position I am, they're going to, try and stop me and make it hard for me even more, So, and I just never forgot that. And so every game, every day I'm trying to come out and just prove every game, that, I'm a problem. And that you're gonna have to deal with me. I'm not. Obviously, I know you're gonna try and stop me and stop this team, but we're gonna keep on coming and going after it. So, yeah, that's kind of my mentality.
Back tonight, the defense really was kind of leading the way. You guys held Oklahoma City to, I think, 30 points in the paint. Well below their season average. How critical is the defense to kind of feeding the offense and kind of guiding you guys through here?
I think that's our calling card as a team. If we're playing good defense, we usually play good offense. That's just been the common thing that I think, has stuck with us this year. And so we just got to be able to bring that effort as much as we can every night, every game. I think tonight, like you said, keeping them out the paint was the biggest thing we had to do, and I think we did a good job of that. They hit some threes, but at the end of the day, they live in the paint, and that's where they kill teams at. They had like 70 plus on Boston last night, so that was our main focus, and we did a really good job.
Coaches talked throughout the course of the season about the by committee approach for you guys. Being down as the guys you were down tonight. How big were the minutes that you got from Caleb, from RJ, from Terrence, and the lift that you guys got from them, especially in that first half and throughout the game?
Yeah, that was huge. Caleb, T. Ross, both were huge. I think Caleb. I don't know what the stats are, but I wouldn't be surprised if he leads us in offensive rebounds, or he might not lead us, but I bet you if you did like a per minute offensive rebound, I'm willing to bet he number one. So give a lot of credit to him, just always crashing, and then T. Ross doing what he do, which is knocking down shots, playing confident, and everybody else who came in there and contributed. It was a big help everywhere.
Paolo, I didn't see the video on this, but I read on Twitter before you came in here that you said on the broadcast that your resolution for the New Year is to make the play-in. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So how? So
well, I wouldn't, that's not a resolution, but I think it's a goal. Yeah.
Okay, so for the goal, obviously you're not there yet, but what do you need to do for yourself and for your team in order to accomplish that goal?
I think just more of what we've been doing most of the time these past 3 weeks, just and finding a way to just channel that, bottle it up, and bring it every game. You know what I'm saying? We had, like I said, 3-4 game stretch where we kind of sluggish, but before that we were clicking on all cylinders. So, tonight felt like that a little bit. Even without the guys that we were missing. And so tomorrow we get them back, and then we head on the road. So just trying to bottle that energy up and use it every game, and I think we'll have a good shot.
Hey Paolo, Eduardo Vidal for Hispanic Sports Media. In the time you have been playing in the league, how would you evaluate your adaptation to the NBA game?
I think I'm adapting, as I go. Obviously, I think I got a lot to work on, but, I think I have a pretty good idea of, just where I want to get on the floor and what reads I have to make. I think I got to get sharper in, making those reads and, making a second read and whatnot. But yeah, offense and defensively, I think I have a pretty good idea of, where I'm going to be most of the time on the floor. I think it's just a matter of, being better and just refining everything. So, I think it's been a successful start and just a lot to work on and excited.
Thank you, Paolo.
Yes, sir.